Hello, everybody. Crew Styles here, and today we're doing Rock Talk, episode 8. We got Dranger King, and
That's
later on,
me.
we got Obsolete Orange coming in. Dranger King, are you fucking excited to be here?
Yes.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Probably not that loud, no.
This man. Well, we have a lot to talk about today in Rock Talk. And to start things off, have you guys heard about what is going down? Drinker, have you heard about what's going down?
It depends. I hear about a lot of stuff that goes down a lot of times.
Yeah, like what?
TikTok's being banned.
They are trying to ban TikTok. Will it work? I do not know. I do not know. I this is the first time in my life where I've hoped that they haven't, like, they're not gonna ban TikTok just because it's the only it's like one of the only platforms where I'm actually like monetized on. I mean, I don't make anything from it, but it's cool. It feels cool knowing I can get a subscription. People watch me. Are you a fan of the TikTok?
Um,
Do you use it? Do you post on it?
I don't post on it right now. I've used it in the past. I didn't mind it. But it's like there's just so much going on with TikTok that's hard to keep up with. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you, SpongeBob?
Yeah, my headphones definitely just dropped out. So
I can't fucking believe that.
just keep
I can't
talking.
believe you've done this. Well, yeah, so anyway, I'm not a big fan of TikTok. It's all right. It's just not my go-to, if that makes any sense. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2,
You just saying numbers?
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go, baby. I'm the fucking best at puzzles. Holy shit.
This man's doing the rock puzzle. Well, guys,
Fuck, that one's long.
I'm glad that, like, we're able to get together and have these talks. Whatever these talks turn into, it's nice to, like, see them.
Blossom into a great, great, unbeknownst friendship that we never agreed upon. We were just forced into.
But yeah, this is a forced friendship on all sides.
Fucking hate it here. Because we're rocks.
Okay, we are. You're not wrong. I was born a rock.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I fucking did it. That's why I'm God.
Okay.
So anyway, pray to me.
Okay.
I don't hear you praying.
You know, if a famous person said that, people would look at them like, "Who the fuck do these people think they are?"
I just told you who I thought I was.
All
A god.
right, we got the white yee over here. The yee yee.
He said to ye. I'm not white. I'm a rock.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have holes in me. I look like SpongeBob. They're all acne scars from my youth.
Hmm.
So, crew,
Yeah.
update us. We can't get into too much before Orange gets here.
I mean, we can literally
So,
get into whatever we want. But yeah, I mean, have you guys watched The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live? Have you
I have
watched that show?
not watched that. I actually stopped watching The Walking Dead after I found out they killed Glenn,
Well,
which is when most of their fan base fell off.
the rest of their fan base fell off once they killed Carl. That dude fucking once they killed off the kid, bro. done. But
They killed off Carl. That's insane.
yeah, dude. Literally in the comics, Carl's the one that lasts till the end. He has everybody's weapon that he uses. It's insanely cool. And they were like, you know what? We want shock value. Let's get rid of some people. But The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, is about Rick and Michonne. So it's still cool. But
Oh, so that's why their skins were so popular in Modern Warfare.
yeah. And in Brawlhalla and Fortnite and it's kind of like the first episode to me is ass. Like Rick cuts his hand off trying to escape, and he doesn't even think about that he can just run up the ranks to escape. Like the dude, they make Rick out to be a fucking idiot for the first 5 years he's there, and then some civilian is like, Rick, you could just work up your ranks and then get out when you're a top member. And Rick like has an epiphany, like he's never thought of that before. And I'm just like, bro, no way that this is what I've waited fucking 6 years for.
What the fuck? Was he like in a prison or something?
Something like that. It's like a city that you can never leave. It's like Hotel California.
Oh. Oh.
That just made him
Yeah, I've never
understand
seen
everything.
What's Hotel California?
What?
Like the
What?
song?
Yeah.
What
Wait,
it's like to live in Hotel California.
it's a place where you can stay, but you can never leave.
Is
Hotel
it English?
California. Hotel California.
What the fuck are you saying right now?
Bro. Now I gotta look up the lyrics.
Hello?
Bro. What?
Dude, what is going on with your voice?
What's happening? Is it lagging?
Crow, if you can hear me, your voice is fucked up. It's like all gurgly.
Bro. I'm listening to myself. No, it's not. It does not sound like that.
Oh my god.
You're lying. Oh my god. You literally almost made me end stream again.
It's making me sick.
Oh my god. So let's see here. Let's read the lyrics. Let's see what the lyrics are to Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave, is the ending lyrics to Hotel California.
So how can they check out?
That's what I'm just correlating that to this. The checkout is you dying. The checkout is death. You can check out, but you can never leave.
No, you check out.
Bro.
You threatening me? Trying to tell me I'm gonna die?
I think you were the offspring of cocaine.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're a cocaine baby. That Colombian Bam Bam makes the parents slam.
So easy. We call it snow, by the way, first of all.
Well, I'm pretty much the offspring of just bad decisions. That's my.
Aren't most people?
I mean, some people are like they get brought in by choice.
I'm trying to make some protected bad decisions tonight. If you get my drift.
I don't.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't get that, and hopefully no one else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna explain it.
Hey yo, Pete, and thank you for the follow, bro. Your name looks Spanish, so that's probably the closest we're gonna get to a conversation. But
your name looks Spanish. What the fuck does that mean?
It has "fies" in there. Like, what English word has "fies" in it? FIAS. You tell me that's not Spanish?
Doesn't have to be Spanish.
Not English.
Kind of rude to assume it, you know.
No, you're rude for off for not wanting to assume it. You're like the old people that get offended when someone's wearing like a poncho and a Mexican hat, a sombrero. You're like, that's not your culture. You can't wear that. But if you wear that in Mexico, they're giving you high fives because no one gives a fuck. It's cool that you're repping their shit. It ain't racist. I once asked this black dude because he had this really badass hat, bro. Badass hat. And I was like, bro, where can I get a hat like that? I was like, please. I was like, I'll pay anything. And he looks at me.
Wait, so you knew he was black?
He looks at me, bro. Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah. And he looks
So
at me.
you're telling me the first thing you noticed was his skin color?
I said his hat.
That's racism, brother.
I walked up to his hat. What are you talking about?
Why do you have to name him by his color? Why can't he just be some guy?
Well,
That's
if you let me
racist,
finish the story. The guy looks at me and he's like, "Hey, man, this is why I had to specify that he was black." He says, "Hey, man," he's like, "No offense to you, but the guy that makes my stuff don't make shit for no whiteys." So
Like
you
the cereal?
No, like the fucking people. He said we don't. He said my dude don't make them stuff for whiteys, and I was like, "Oh." And I was like, well, could I just buy your hat off of you? And he just laughed at me and then walked away. So, I mean, you tell me who's the racist one in that scenario. Who doesn't, I'm only going to make clothing for this color, for this skin color. Like, come on.
I think he was just telling you that because he didn't want you to get a hat.
Right. Well,
A
either
hat
way.
is not like, a hat isn't something that's just like assigned to a race.
Nothing is just assigned to a race. Nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, nothing is assigned to a race, bro.
Well, that's exactly what I just said.
Well, you just said hat, which we know a
Yeah,
hat's
that's the same as nothing.
Oh, all right. I would say that there is limited things that are assigned by race that some people do, that other people don't. Like clothing, like there might be some clothing, but if you look far
Yeah.
enough, if you look like okay, the Vikings. All right, the Vikings were predominantly white people who had braids.
Okay.
By the way, guys, I would say hi.
Hey, what up, Orange?
I didn't
Hang
want to
on,
interrupt
Orange.
your
We're in the middle of the
conversation.
debate here.
I want to jump in when I have a chance too, so it's okay.
It's okay. I love you. Keep going. I'm almost there.
I'm done.
Why did you stop?
I'm
Yeah.
done.
What about Vikings? What about them?
Yeah, why did you stop at Vikings? Oh yeah, the Vikings. They were
No,
Are you
white
saying-
people.
No, it's just because the Vikings and like Africans
The
always
thing is-
argue over braids. Like you can't have white people can't have
Oh,
braids.
right.
But really, like if you break it down, like it doesn't matter who had it first. But both sides have had braids for a long time.
I'm
doesn't- it
the
doesn't
type
matter.
of person who doesn't give a shit who started with something. I think you should want to share your culture with people.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
Like
how
that-
I am. I'm a real
very
American.
I got a very bad
Or-
joke question I could ask you guys.
Yo.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Rudy, what up,
All
bro?
right.
Hey, if you want to hop in for a little, you're welcome to. You're welcome
An
to.
Asian baby and a Mexican baby are drowning. Which one can
Okay.
you save?
So we're not posting this video, I guess. We're just we're just
Hey,
crumbling this
I
one
was
up.
given permission.
Say which one
Permission.
can I save?
By
Yeah,
who?
which one do you say first?
Oh, which
Or
one
which-
do I save?
Yeah, first.
Why can't you say both?
Because you can only save one first.
What? Hold on. What you said? A Mexican and a what?
A Mexican baby and an Asian baby.
Are there any other babies?
I mean, we can add more in there if you want. We'll put an Eskimo baby in there.
Well, I'm just asking. You know, maybe there's a better baby to save. I'm not saying that those are
A
bad.
Oh my god.
You're making it sound like I'm saying that. I didn't say I was saying that. You know.
What about an Indian baby? Do you
Just
wanna
because
save
you
an
hold up a
Indian
mirror
baby?
doesn't mean I'm gonna be in it.
Well, are you being racist when you say an Indian baby?
No.
I mean, it's just a question, guys. I'm
I
down.
gotta,
Relax.
I gotta invite you in here, bro. You're not rocked
I
in.
clicked join.
Are you rock hard right now?
Not yet. Yes. I
There you-
actively am now.
There he is.
Wait.
Cause
Where's
it's hot out here
Is
for
there a better choice?
I said
That's
there
fucking
might
funny.
be one. Where's
Is
Drinker?
there an? Is there an? I don't know. Maybe
Drinker's
a
the fucking
Filipino
petrified
baby.
He's the
I was looking around. I just saw some petrified elephants, and I was like,
Okay, but the
Wait,
only two
bro.
choices are Asian or Mexican.
"Hmm,
All right,
what's the
I'm-
difference?"
That's
saving.
racist.
I'm saving both.
Is that the final answer? Is whichever one you pick, you just say it's racist.
Yeah, no matter which one you pick, it's gonna be racist.
What if you pick both?
Racist.
You can't pick both.
Okay.
You can't.
Alright.
You can't pick both. That's the rule.
So the
Pick one,
question's racist. The question is
Yeah, yeah.
racist.
No, the answer is you're racist. It's just you don't pick the answer.
Hmm.
The person asking you does.
I guess you just can't pick both. That's crazy.
Shit, I'm not even live right now. I started recording in like right when I joined in, or not even right when I joined in, but right when I said hello. So it's like,
Nice.
okay, there's no context here.
So what's your answer, crew?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
what's your
saving
answer, Cole?
both. I'm saving both.
Possible.
Racist.
I was a lifeguard before. All right, I could definitely save both. One time, all right, as a lifeguard,
Tell me you're
There
not
was
a
this-
lifeguard without telling me. you've
there was
never
this
been a
chick,
lifeguard.
all right, not even looking at her kids, just standing up in the pool, knee high, mimosa, vodka with tonic, whatever she's drinking, I can't remember. Talking to her friend, completely ignoring her kid, and her kid's literally just drowning right beside her. And I'm like,
Oh, it
I gotta
sounds like
save
you
this
were
kid.
ignoring the kid too.
nah, I dived in, bro. As soon as I saw the kid flailing,
Well, before
flailing
that-
around, I jumped in that pool.
What were you doing before the kid was drowning?
Scanning, surveying.
Watching
you
her
mean?
drink her margarita.
I'm looking out there. Just because there's pretty girls,
Oh,
you can't let them. You
nice
can't let them
tits.
interfere. I save lives, motherfucker. I save lives.
What if you
Luckily, I didn't
prevented
have to
it
give
before it
CPR.
happened?
So you were watching little kids? Yeah, but I was getting paid to. You know, sometimes it's okay.
That makes it a little worse.
Well, tell
Alright,
that to the
it's
company that
true
hired
now.
me.
It's so funny. I mean, it's only weird because he's a guy. Those are the rules.
Yeah, if I was
Yeah,
a
I
girl,
mean,
it's
it's
cute.
fine to watch kids if you were a girl.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
And just so
What
you
is the
guys know,
first-
true.
like I want you guys to know, my outfit for a lifeguard was regular board shorts, like swimsuit, like just shorts, swimming trunk, guys.
to be fair,
the
board
females-
shorts are better than excited shorts. So.
Yes.
The females, a one piece, like as tight possible suit that you can get.
Damn. So you noticed how tight they were?
Yeah, bro. What are
Yeah.
you talking
Man's
about?
was refusing to bust a load.
Bro,
Well, to be
every-
fair, it
no.
sounds like his bathing suit was tight as well, but for a
This-
different reason.
This place was the chicks were for the streets, all right, or the chicks were for the pools.
So you're telling
I
me you
guess.
could have gotten them.
Literally one time, I was in there putting up the stuff for the pool, cleaning up. One of the lifeguard chicks walks in, fucking literally
Started
straight up from
pegging you.
literally straight from a movie. All right, we're making out. She's like, "Hey," she steps up, starts kissing me. We start making out, and then in my head, I'm like, "Nah, I can't do it with this chick right now." One, I'm at work, not that I cared about that, and two, she recently just like got done with some dude at work there, and I wasn't trying to have a situation, so I was like, "No, we can't do anything here." And I manned up, and I walked out.
You tell me you couldn't fight it? You couldn't beat his ass?
So I didn't want to be his ass. We were like friends.
I don't care. I'd still sleep with her if I could beat the dude's ass. Are you kidding me?
What?
Fucking establish my dominance.
Friend, bro.
Not my friend.
But what if he was? What
Not
if he...
my friend.
I'm just on a different path.
Nah, bro. It was.
Yeah,
I'm a
one
big.
that sucks.
I'm a big bros before
Something's
hoes.
gonna be sucking on this path.
I'm a big bros before hoes person, and that was definitely hoe territory.
That was
I
definitely a
wasn't-
hose.
So, but yeah, dude, literally lifeguarding. Like they would have, what was that movie Baywatch? It'd be like Baywatch bathing suits, bro. It was insane. Like how could a company supply this for girls that just graduated high school? And it's like, what the fuck?
God damn, bro. That reminds me of this saying, like, my horny ass could never be a Pokemon trainer.
Oh,
you gonna fuck the Pokemon?
He's gonna fuck the Pokemon.
There's no laws against it, Batman.
Yes, there is.
There's no laws against fucking the Pokemon, Batman.
Why are you calling me Batman? Batman isn't the only one that thinks
I
this.
want to talk
All of
about
us
buttered
do.
sausage.
He's like, wait,
Is
wait.
Dranger
But have you
real,
guys
bro?
heard about Vaporeon?
My
That's what he's
fucking
gonna be
AI
telling us
chip
right now.
broke out.
Janger says like the
Fucking
same
hell,
5
dude.
things all the time, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta loop through the things I say. every time
I'm
you
like,
press the
bro,
button.
this dude
It's butter sausage. We gotta talk about butter sausage.
about butter sausage.
Buttered sausage.
He's like, there's
Wanna
cows
talk about buttered
outside. Of course, there's
sausage.
cows out.
What it is,
Well,
what
you-
it does.
Buttered sausage. Well, you're racist.
So you have sex with
You know,
animals?
same thing.
No.
I gotta
Dranger
say,
just
that's a
says-
little
No, no.
racist.
No,
If there were
Pokemon.
No, we have sex with hoes.
Hoemons. Hoes. You gotta watch out for them.
Somebody gonna kick this guy out of the Home Depot. He's
'Cause
always
they'll-
having sex with the hose.
They'll give you a nerf of like chlamydia or gonorrhea.
It's not a nerf. It's
What?
called an injection.
It's like learning a special move, but the special move is just you you giving a contagious disease to other people when you keep it.
What kind of a whore do you think I am? I'm married.
This man's such a gamer. He refers to STDs as nerfs. Bro, this guy was too OP. We had to nerf him with HIV.
I mean, that's what
Kept
happened
getting-
with men.
You kept getting
That's why
laid.
God had to nerf
What?
men. They were busting loads too fast.
What?
What? What?
What are you
What does that
talking
have to do with what we said?
Are you talking
Men
about
have
the flood? The
Men
Great
have
Flood?
a cooldown. Men have a cooldown.
Oh, okay.
It's like you're gonna keep stringing
that-
out
is
like
that
a
a bug
fucking
or a feature,
Spider-Man
though?
web.
I like
Yeah.
shooting ropes, brother.
What the fuck? I mean, there's a difference
Oh.
because guys actually have to like. Oh shit! I just realized my desktop audio was muted this whole fucking time.
Oh,
God
so they missed all
damn
of
it!
that.
They just heard me
Right.
speaking. I'm okay. Well, this is
it's
the start
okay.
of my
It's
new
alright. We're
recording.
still alive.
That's
We're still
crazy.
alive. Remember
This is-
that.
this is the new
That's
start, guys.
crazy.
God damn it!
Remember, we're still alive, guys.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, it could be you. You're fucking.
I'm just
Anyway.
kidding. It happened to me with Unlethal Company.
Ah,
Could
right. I forgot
Except the
about that.
opposite.
It was you. Yeah.
it be
Shit,
me?
dude. You know, actually, you brought up an
Imagine-
interesting question. I hate the way you brought it up, Drenger, but I'm gonna roll with it. Okay.
What was the
If
question?
there was a video game that you could be in, which
Right.
video game would it be? Because
when did I
clearly
bring
Drenger
this
would
question
choose
up in?
Pokemon.
What?
Oh. No, I wouldn't choose Pokemon.
Oh well, I just figured since you'd fuck all.
Don't
of them.
figure.
Never assume with me.
Yeah, you can really never assume with me. I say some out of pocket shit.
Bro, I
Titans,
believe in the world of Pokemon. That's sick as fuck.
I
It
wouldn't
says-
live
I
in the
wouldn't
world
do
of
it for the
Pokemon.
same reason.
I'd
Titan
be too
says,
scared.
imagine being on the Fortnite tab and then clicking on the screen to hear 3 grown-ass
Yeah.
men talking about busting nuts.
About men dusting. Yeah. To be fair, yeah. Cruz, you
We're
still
talking
say
about
Fortnite,
shooting
by the
rope,
way.
brother. I'm
Yeah, I mean,
fucking
Fortnite's a popular
vampire. That's
game.
what I want to do.
Yeah, to be fair, that is the most Fortnite thing we've talked about so far.
Shooting rope.
Shooting, the
Fortnite,
men shooting rope, yeah.
Fortnite's like a popular game. Why would I not be in there?
Listen, some of us are one pump chumps. I'm not naming names.
Is his name Orange?
No.
You
I'm
sounded very hesitant with that. No.
I'm like, at
I
least
always-
3 pumps.
I always test out the chick. If she's not willing to pick me up Taco Bell, she ain't the one.
damn, that's called a leech.
Hey,
What?
hey.
What
you
if,
come
what if
at
her
me?
plan was to eat your booty hole out then? She wouldn't want to get you Taco Bell.
Well,
Yeah.
that's her own.
What if
that's
she was
her own
planning on
problem.
eating that ass?
Just
That's
saying.
crazy. If she was planning on that, well, that's the repercussions of Taco Bell. I mean, she's gotta look out for that.
Just gotta
not-
learn.
I'm not gonna change my ways because she wants to eat ass.
He's like, well, it's been too late. That's what I ate yesterday, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Man,
It's
I
still
eat-
resonating.
She wants to eat ass.
I eat Taco Bell 3 times a week, ma'am. I don't know if you want to go
My
down there.
sake,
sure.
God.
It's a
That
reverse
is
volcano.
a lot. That is a lot of Taco Bell.
That is a lot of Taco Bell.
You know, I had a
can't
corn
say
dog.
shit.
Bro, I don't
I had a
actually
corn
eat
dog
Taco
from the
Bell
grocery
for
store
3
today,
days.
and
I
I was
can't say
like,
shit.
I felt like I was dying.
No, Drake, I
I,
was
uh,
kidding.
Oh,
I don't-
used
I
to
don't
eat
think you were.
I used to
Bruh.
eat Taco Bell for lunch every single day when I worked at the bank for a
Fuck.
year, and it was the same thing every single day.
Hey, well,
We
we're
did
glad you
talk
woke
about that
up.
before.
This
Yeah,
man,
we're glad
this
you,
man, this man finally
Got
woke
out of
up.
that.
He was definitely
It was
in
an
the Matrix.
abusive
Everybody.
relationship, but he was the abuser to his own colon.
Yeah, dude. He's
No, I'm Hispanic, so it just goes. It's completely fine
That
when it
is
enters
not-
my body.
he
That
just
is
he
not
just
Hispanic food, my guy.
he just takes a bite and he's like, this is American
No,
Mexican
but what I'm
food."
saying is my stomach's
It just
built for
keeps
tougher
eating it.
shit.
He's like, I feel Mexican again because people
It's
are
like-
completely have decimated the food of my people.
Wrap my my food is wrapped around a Dorito shell.
We get Taco Bell because it's cheap and they have weird shit that tastes funny.
It tastes really good though. It really does.
I like the variety of strange, weird foods.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Really appetizing.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Don't give him more
Yeah,
things
I
to
like
say.
how Drager knows what that meme is too. Because I said it before, and Crew's like, I don't know what that is, and I was like, I don't know how I know what it is.
How many
Uh,
scoops?
no, I
2,
know.
please.
No, I know what it's from. I just I had to look
yeah,
it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
What's it from, crew?
It's from Clone High. I've seen Clone High.
Yeah?
Yeah, I bet you
Yeah,
didn't
I
know
didn't-
there's a new season.
I
I
didn't
did,
know
it
what it was
sucks.
from, so I just know the meme a lot.
Nah,
I like your funny
Yes, it
words,
was.
Magic Man. Are you drunk enough to sleep with me yet?
that's a
Yeah.
great
I haven't even
age
drank anything
dialogue.
yet.
JFK is so funny, bro. I fucking love him. He's my hero.
The president?
It's
Yeah,
not
but the
about
one
what you
from
can do for
Clone
your
High.
president, but what you can do to your president's body.
Shoot it. Sorry.
Oh, that made my head hurt.
Enjoy it. Wait, that's worse.
Grab it in the palm of your hand while hanging off a speeding car because your dead husband's right next to you
Interesting.
in a pink
I
dress.
like the premise is all there. The rest of it, not so much.
Damn,
you have
dude.
some weird words, funny Magic Man.
Now, have you guys seen anything that's happened like recently in the weeks that you'd want
You
to?
mean like TikTok getting banned?
Nope, already said that. Already talked about that one.
We talked
What?
about it, but Orange didn't.
Well, I mean-
why would you want to bring up old?
Yeah,
'Cause maybe I want his
It
opinion.
was in this talk. Well, I mean,
Oh.
that's true.
That's
I don't give a shit, so it's not really entertaining for me to speak about it.
That's racist.
Not
anything
racist.
else. Anything else in this world that's happened besides TikTok
Yeah,
being banned?
Putin
I
said
had
that
notes.
Russia's ready for nuclear war.
I think he said that a while ago.
feel like- yeah,
I
that's-
saw a news article on it today.
Listen,
we-
he's probably
can we
saying
pull
that,
that?
multiple times, constantly.
Jamie,
Can we
pull that
pull-
clip up.
That's
Don't
orange.
call
Orange
me
is
Jamie.
Jamie.
God damn it.
See what these nukes are doing. See what these Russian nukes.
See what these nukes are doing.
8 hours ago, Putin warns the West Russia is ready for nuclear.
Is that
war.
us?
How far west?
Yes,
How far?
all of it.
No.
It's the Western world includes the U.S. and
Damn it.
Well, no,
the
we'd
U.S.
be.
and Europe.
No,
We're
we'd
good.
be.
We are considered the
we'd be on
Western world.
No, we'd be the Eastern on Russia.
We are the Western world. That's what
Nah.
we're part of.
Yeah, but he's
We're
probably aiming
Eastern
for
world
California.
refers-
You know what I mean?
Eastern
Like-
world refers to Asia and Asian countries.
I mean, like, I understand what you're saying here, but like,
oh shit,
if we want
you
to
know
go
what?
realistically,
Eastern world
we
also
are Eastern.
refers to. That doesn't even make sense because it's
What do you
all
mean that doesn't
by
make sense?
because it's all by perspective.
You know, Alaska and Russia are 19 miles away from each other.
Yeah.
It's all by perspective.
Perspect my ass.
So if we look at the map, right?
No.
If we use the U.S. map,
Okay.
we are the furthest thing to the west.
Yeah, but like
Oh.
they're most likely going for Washington and like Los Angeles. Let's be real. Let's
and
be real.
Chicago, hopefully.
They ain't
And
going.
Denver.
They ain't going. They ain't going
I
for
don't know why.
places. They ain't going for the low
Why?
places.
Yeah, why Denver?
I don't know, dude.
High
They
travel.
can.
They would
Why not
target
just-
high travel areas.
Why not just go for all of California?
They would actually go for coasts, typically high shipment areas, so that way it's harder. Or the most.
They don't-
So actually, there's a place in Minnesota. No, that's not right. There's a place
Minnesota.
that's the furthest port inland that if was bombed is actually a huge problem because that's how most of the Midwest and
I'm
a
pretty
lot
sure
of the
that would be
country
in-
gets stuff.
Dallas.
No,
No, not Dallas, but it'd be in Texas.
No, it's not.
Texas. There's
Listen,
no
I know,
Um,
I know almost all the ports in the United States because of my job.
Okay, which ones are most in danger?
Farthest
Well, one of
inland
them,
port.
none
Oh,
of
sorry.
them right now.
The farthest inland port is in Idaho.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
I
The
thought
port
you
of
knew.
Lewiston.
What
I
the
thought he knew.
fuck are you talking about?
Because it goes down the river, dude.
Idaho is
to
a
pray.
landlocked state.
Yeah, it goes down the river. It's
Rivers?
still a
That's
port.
a
if
that's
it's
a long
attached
way
a
to
river.
go just for a fucking port, man.
Do you have any idea how long the Columbia River is?
Columbia River,
I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Is it Columbia River?
Mississippi.
No,
No.
not the Mississippi River.
Not the
Now I'm-
Mississippi.
Dude, I've made this
We're by the
mistake
Mississippi.
again, and
You made this
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
spreading misinformation.
no, it's the
I'm
one
about it,
that
brother.
Lewis
Hell
and
yeah.
the one that Lewis and Clark went down. That river, you know,
The Maumee
one-
River.
the one I'm literally 15 minutes from. Because I'm
The
right next
Hudson
to
River.
the Columbia River. It's the one between Oregon and Washington, and it goes all the way to Idaho.
The Columbus River.
Columbia River.
Ohioan River.
Because Christopher
I don't even
Columbus.
think these are
no,
real
just kidding, he didn't do
places.
it. What are you talking about? Anyway, that is the furthest inland port, and so if it were to be bombed, it would make it
Okay.
extremely difficult to get resources inland.
Why?
Well,
It would
just
be
to Idaho.
more difficult.
I mean,
No, because Idaho brings it all down south to like everywhere, as long as
Makes
it's not
no
by plane.
sense.
all
do
right.
you
So we need to make anti-nukes. We
Why
need to
wouldn't
make
we just
anti-nukes.
go to planes?
So you can ship more things on like with one ship than you can with one plane.
This is a little off topic, but like I really want to discuss why for a while we were just like doing wars where we would shoot and then stand there and like reload our weapons and shit.
It's
because
called
it's because the
chivalry.
guns were it's because the guns were inaccurate. So
Yeah,
it was
but, like-
actually better to reload as fast as you can and not worry about cover.
No, but the fact that these dudes all stood
That's
in a group, that
literally
doesn't
what it
make
was.
sense.
Yeah.
Bro. It doesn't make
I would've
sense.
Well,
hit-
they didn't. They didn't
I-
stand in a group. They stood in a line, which
I would
made
have
it
hit
less
every
likely
target
to be
I
shot.
shot at.
Bro, that does not make sense. This is crazy.
They stood in a line and they tried to aim at like the same thing.
All right.
So there's a good chance that most of you would miss and hit things around the thing you aimed at.
I mean, yeah.
But somebody might hit it.
The only
Bro,
reason they
this is-
stopped doing that is because George Washington was like, "Fuck this guerrilla warfare."
I mean, all right,
No,
you
it
guys
was
are
after
telling me.
George Washington.
You guys are telling me right now that you're standing in line, you shoot your
Mhm.
weapon, and now everyone's just standing there, and you're like,
No, you
I guess I'll do
crouch.
that.
You crouch down and start loading. You know, loading one of those takes like 2 minutes. Like
Yeah.
it takes a long time for one
And-
bullet to be
and everything-
reloaded.
All like you
It's
know,
so long.
all the shit they talk about, everything I see. Some people are doing it standing,
It's
some people are
George,
doing it
get him.
crouched.
Well,
But-
so you're
but
right. You know what?
nonetheless,
You're right. You do
these
have to
people-
stand because a lot of the time you have to take that whole fucking rod out and then shove it all the way down. So
But-
standing
but-
is probably easier
Yeah, and
to
it's
do that.
it's almost impossible to be like fucking
they're-
hidden with a rod sticking out of your ass.
But their football formation lineup for war is not something.
Well, keep
that, like,
keep
I'm
this in
trying
mind
to-
too, crew. Keep this in mind. Some people
Just
shot
gonna
once
forget it immediately.
and then charged with the bayonet. They didn't even like worry about reloading because
Yeah.
the
Not
guns were
me.
that inaccurate.
I hit
They were just
every
like,
target I
"Fuck it,
shot at.
I'm going in to stab them instead. I'm gonna miss
Well-
them anyway, so I might as well go in with the fucking sword."
What if they went and stabbed them and then shot? You know how much damage that would do?
Bro.
Usually the stab would just kill them. That's kind of the idea.
But then imagine shooting after that.
you could. I feel like it would be
Why? Why would you
somewhat
wanna do
pointless.
that?
Because
Yeah.
why not? I
Just
mean, we
it'd be
already
cooler
body
to, like,
shoot with
stab
my
'em.
COD. What's the
It'd be
difference?
cooler to like stab him and then like point out his buddy
difference.
and shoot. You know.
There is a
What if all the
difference.
NPCs and games that we have to kill are just our ancestors' souls being sucked into technology?
But
What
we're gonna
if,
get
man?
Dranger counseling. We'll all chip in. This man needs help.
Wait, are we saying Drenger is getting the counseling or is Drenger doing
Can I
the counseling?
do the counseling?
No,
Yeah, Drenger counseling.
you're
I
gonna
kinda
mess
wanna do the
people up,
counseling.
bro.
He would listen. What harm could he do that people aren't already doing themselves?
Yeah, come on. If you believe me, let's
Yeah,
be
come
serious
on,
here. You
dude.
don't need to be a part of society.
Where is these
Yeah,
rocks? Damn it.
Rocks don't exist.
We're all
Rocks
just a state of rocks.
Talks.
Man,
How many moons old are you?
I saw
Dude,
that
that's so much math. I don't
Tesla's
wanna
like
do that.
Tesla's crashing pretty hard, bro. I saw that today.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
I'm not surprised.
It
How
was
many
pretty high.
winters old are you?
Bro, what do you that's the same, is that the same age?
No, well, as your current age, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Mine is actually one winter older. Wait, no, it'd be the same. I'm the same winters old as I am years. Because we just went through a winter, so I'm even
Right.
now.
Or even.
I would have been one less winter old if it was right before winter.
I am How many winters old do you count if you were born in the middle of winter?
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
don't
would
know.
probably count that winter.
No,
you-
because you only did half.
Yeah,
And
but
it's not
like,
even your first winter. Okay,
Think-
I get it now. Hang on a sec.
you lived through that winter though, so you are that winter old.
Well, no, you can't say that winter old because it's not your first
Okay.
winter. You were born
It
into
would
the
be.
winter, therefore it's
Yeah,
not
correct. It
counted
is
as
your first one, but it is
No!
your first.
You got to experience the whole fucking season.
So if
Why?
no,
It's
you
the
don't.
same-
If
it's
you're
the same
born,
weather.
if you keep lying to me,
if
I'm
you're
gonna kill
born in-
myself.
It's the same weather.
all right, let's not say that, Drager.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we're on Twitch.
Well, and YouTube,
Oh
and
shit.
we're planning on publishing the videos, so probably not the best thing to say, guys.
Damn it, Drager.
I'm gonna pay 500 on GTA 5.
Okay, fair enough. I would do that to myself too. Anyway, yeah, if you're born during a thing, it is still the first time you're experiencing that thing. Even if you don't get the full experience of it, you still experience it for the first time.
That sounds made up.
Yeah, just like every other thought we have.
What are you talking about?
All of
We
our
just
thoughts are
got
made
in
up.
here.
I've never existed before this exact moment. All of my previous memories are fake. So
Yes.
time started
Anyways,
now, and it
how
also
is,
was created in reverse. You know.
How was your day, Orange? How was work?
Oh, it's okay. My arm started to hurt really bad. My shoulder. I don't know why, but it's starting to get sore, and I kept trying to like stretch it out and pop it. Nothing.
Did you check to make sure you weren't having a stroke?
It's my shoulder, not like my arm. It's not an aching. It's a joint thing. It's not a muscle.
Oh, I
thing.
see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It kind of sounds like you just slept on it wrong. Maybe don't do that.
It started to hurt during work. So it started to hurt about 6 hours in.
It's called a delayed reaction. That's what we use fuses for.
I think that's what. I don't think delayed reaction means what you think it means.
I don't think you know what it means.
I do. It means a reaction that has been in some way not immediate, but in the future instead.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought it was.
But it means a reaction, though.
A
Not
reaction
a-
to what?
To an action.
But why would it be a
That's
reaction
by-
to an action if it hasn't even
By
happened
definition, that is what a reaction is. It is a reaction, as in it's the re to the action. You know.
yet? What are you threatening me?
Yeah.
With a
Yeah.
butterfly
I am.
knife.
Now I am.
A butterfly knife? Can it fly?
No, but it can butter.
Oh, I do need
Is it at least good at buttering?
if you
I don't-
still
yeah,
have the
yeah.
footage of where we reviewed the games. I need.
Oh, I don't know if I do.
need that
Yeah,
footage.
I don't think I
It
have
worked
that.
on my end, Titan. I saw it.
I think I deleted it because I was like, because I even said it to you out loud. I was like, I'm just not going to use this. I have a bunch of stuff I would rather make. It was
Well,
just, for me, it was practice recording. That's
if you
what I was
got
using
it,
for.
I accidentally
double check.
deleted mine. You don't have to check right now.
Shit.
But
Did you
I-
fully
I
delete it?
am.
You didn't,
yeah,
like,
because I was
you
gonna.
can't just pull it out of recently deleted?
Nah, it was
I
like a
would have
while
deleted
ago.
it a while ago. I told him this like
Oh.
months ago.
But I wanted to use it as a
let's
way to
see.
like.
Do you know the date?
No, probably 1106.
Why? Why?
Why
How
are
are
you
you, like-
believing me?
I don't know, but that actually is lining up with my recordings, so that's why I'm confused. Because I'm looking back when we did the
we
Chat
didn't-
GPT,
we
and
didn't
it's
start the-
11:30 for the Chat GPT, and I was like,
Did we
that lines
start
up
the
at about the same
podcast?
time. No, it wasn't a podcast.
Oh.
Is this episode 8? This is episode 8. Yeah.
Is it? That's good to know.
think-
Um,
Hopefully.
Damn, bro. Can you imagine if I got that right? That'd be kind of
what is
insane.
that video?
I take you to a casino.
You'd have to refer to me as God.
Bruh, Dringer is going to fucking. Something's
you're
gonna
real,
happen to Dringer. I don't know what.
What's gonna happen to me, crew?
I don't know, bro.
Is that a
this the-
threat?
Not
Wait,
by
what?
me, but by your actions.
Sounded like it was by you.
Someone's gonna snatch you up, bro.
Didn't come out of an orange's mouth.
But
You
you're not real,
threatening
though.
me?
It didn't come out of my mouth either. It came out of your
You
actions.
just said someone was gonna snatch me up.
By what
That
you're
implies
doing.
that it's gonna be you.
Wait, I think I found the footage.
What
by
am
the
I
way.
doing?
I don't know, bro. Your
I'm
holes are about to
chilling
get
in my
filled.
basement. That's what I'm doing.
Your holes
I
are
don't
gonna
have
get filled.
holes.
Look at
I
all
was
them
born out of a
holes.
rock.
Yeah,
a
look at them.
lightning strike hit a rock, and I
Look at all those
became
holes you
who
got.
I am.
You got a lot of holes to fill. I know a lot of guys to call.
Damn.
Are you hitting on me?
Not me, the
Yeah.
25 guys that's
It
coming.
sounds
over.
like you're hitting on me.
Can I?
I mean, if you want, just be respectful.
no.
Can I
I'm
hit
going-
on you? I mean, if you were nice about it.
How? How
Tell
tight?
me
Be
I'm beautiful.
respectful. My parents watched this.
Just
you
don't
like a
mention
lady.
my my ethnic background because I get a little sensitive about that.
What's your ethnic background?
I-
he said, "Don't
I'm
mention
white.
it." Instantly brings it up.
Instantly
Tell me who you
mentions it.
are. What are you
Tell
made
me who you are.
of?
I'm white, okay? I'm
I'm
sorry.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're fucking white. Ew. Ew.
Yeah. To be
Bro.
fair, my wife is like.
That may have been an
he's back now.
overreaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I,
I was like, to be fair, my wife is Hungarian, so she's like white, but also.
Why is she so hungry?
he did answer Titan. He did. I saw him. He said he's gonna eat his cheese poofs because he doesn't care about it.
So she's she's almost like Asian, almost.
She likes
like getting
Asian
there.
food? She's okay. She's starting to like Asian food.
Because she's like she is European,
Right.
but like it's starting to get over there.
Who's she
you know?
peeing on?
He likes
I'm not
Asian
peeing
men.
on anyone.
I don't.
Why'd you
Drink,
say
you
I'm
make
a
it hard to
peeing?
have a conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Drager's doing
I'm
this.
trying to talk to you. I don't know. I'm trying to say things to you, and you're just repeating a weird version of what I'm saying back to me.
Am I repeating a weird version of what you're saying back to me?
Figure,
Well,
do you
that
know how a
sounds pretty
podcast
exact.
works?
Do you know how podcasts work?
No.
This is called a strategy from the 40-year-old virgin. This is what he does to pick up girls.
Yeah, and he's single.
this
He's
what he
literally
does
a
to pick
40-year-old
up girls?
virgin. 40-year-old
Oh my God.
virgin in the name.
I mean, there's
Who's a
nothing wrong
40-year-old
with that.
virgin?
You.
Your
What's wrong
mom.
with being a virgin?
Well, let's see here.
Did you
Yeah.
just take what I said and just you're? I'm done with you, Drager. You not only
No,
repeated
I
what
heard
Crew
you.
said,
You
and
have
then you
no-
heard what I said, and then
But
used
Crew
my
didn't
words.
react to it.
To it.
But then
So
you
I asked
used
him
my
again.
words. You used my own words.
Listen, you're
after-
acting like very irrational right now.
After repeating what Crew
You're
said.
not gonna like me when I'm angry, kid.
Maybe I will.
Yeah, maybe you will. Maybe you'll like
Who's
you
to
more.
say?
Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
you will.
Maybe you'll repeat less stuff that I say.
So anyway, what's wrong with being a virgin, Crew?
Well, Drinker. Personally, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin, but the way that you act
Did you just
puts
say
all
personally?
all
You did say
virgins
personally.
to shame. All right, there
What?
there is nothing wrong with being a virgin, but if they end up like you, then that's a
How does
bad rep.
personally-
That's
how
a
does
bad rep that
personally
the
even
virgins
end
get.
up in that sentence.
Because
Well, he
there's
meant
gotta-
to say personally, I don't think, but he really just shortened that whole sentence down.
saving time.
just went,
right?
personally, there's nothing wrong. Instead of personally, I don't think, because it just too many. words.
We only got 2 hours. All right, we only got 2 hours here.
Personally, there's nothing wrong.
But yeah, it's You just give virgins a bad rep, bro.
What's a virgin? Aren't those people from Virginia?
They're people that if you look into their eye,
Okay.
they'll most likely just try to kiss you.
You probably got that 1,000-cock stare, huh?
But it's hard for me to keep it away, bro. I gotta I have to
You have a
chastity
1,000
belt.
cocks?
No, it's just like
Sorry. I apologize.
it's like you gotta wear the chastity belt because of how many people out there just want it. It's crazy.
Right.
Why do you have to wear a chastity belt for that? Just don't let them have it.
It ain't that easy, bro. It ain't that easy.
It's pretty easy
I don't
because if
know.
they touch you when you're not wanting to
Listen,
be touched, it's sexual
it's-
assault.
It's not
Yeah,
about
you
the
know how much
sexual
a
assault.
lawyer is. That's
You can get a lawyer
crazy,
that doesn't
bro.
get paid until you get paid.
Well,
Nah,
listen, it's
bro.
not
'Cause
about
that
that.
lawyer's
It's more
gonna
about
touch
the
you too.
cold steel on his balls. That's what
yeah,
he
you don't
really
even
wants.
need
try
a
to-
lawyer.
You try to report the
You're
lawyer.
not
he's gonna
suing
touch
them.
you.
You're filing a police report.
Nah,
I thought you were
police
gonna
don't
say you're
care.
not suing them. You're fucking them.
The police
That's what I
did.
thought you were gonna
The
say.
police touch you too, bro. What are you talking about?
You know what? I
True.
get touched by the TSA every single time I go to the airport.
That's
Yeah.
where I go when I feel lonely.
I personally put belongings in my underwear, so they gotta fish it out.
The last
Right,
time I
right.
went to the airport was like over in a major city, and
Ooh.
I had gone through TSA, didn't get scanned or anything like that. And
I
out
don't
of
believe that.
nowhere, they pulled me aside and they're like, "Hey,
You
Uh,
look dark skinned.
that's basically what they said." They're like, "Hey, no, but like, here's what they actually said. All right, they're like, "Hey, we need to check your hands for bomb residue." I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Bob! You start freaking out.
Does it detect semen as well? 'Cause
You're
then
like,
I'm
not a
worried.
bomb!
But I start freaking out like it's
Yeah.
fake. I'm just like, "What?
No!
What are you talking about? I don't have a
Well-
bomb here. Who has a bomb here?"
One time,
The trick is when you're feeling lonely, just go to the airport and tell them, I have something very interesting in my pants that I think you'd like to see.
bro,
I've
I
had
was
my
going
own-
through.
yeah.
I've had my ball sack fondled by an old man. He's
Yeah.
very light and gentle with it.
See,
Very
this is
nice.
this is where the truth comes out. This was a safe
Right.
place. One time
Sorry,
at
you were
the
saying something.
airport, bro, I was scared for my life because I was going down to a buddy's wedding, and I hitch a ride because I overslept, missed a flight, so they all left me.
That's a
Understandable.
ride.
So I get on the
Why wouldn't they
plane.
wake you up?
Well, I wasn't with them. It was like wake up at my own house, drive to the airport, meet them for the
Wake up in the
flight.
morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Yeah. So I didn't do that. Don't ever party with P Diddy. And
Don't ever feel like him either.
Yeah, don't feel like him. And I was the smart man that was like, I want to bring some THC with me on this plane ride. So I took one of the dab carts and like unscrewed the top of it and mixed it in with my nicotine pens at the time. So I just, put it through security. They looked at it. There was 2 cops standing right behind me, side by side. I was sweating fucking bullets, and she let me go. It was amazing.
Nice.
I get from the plane to where I'm supposed to go. Turns out I'm at a military Air Force base. Where it's highly illegal.
They're like, I dare.
They
They're
got
like, I dare
fucking-
him to do anything.
It's literally like no shit. Like there's fucking dogs and shit, bro. But they're like not near me. So it's like okay. And then the people I'm staying with find out that I have it, and like they almost snitched. They almost told because like one of their family members is in the military, obviously, because that's why they're staying there. And they were like, "Look, bro, we can't be associated with this." So I had to go stay somewhere else. Fun time.
Damn, dog.
All because
Crazy
of
how accepting people are of marijuana now.
yeah, all because of a dab pin. Almost got that federal time.
Well, yeah, to be fair, it is a federal crime to transport it over the United States in places that aren't, it's not legal.
Yeah, well,
So anyway,
someone could give a warning.
hey, I'm gonna file a police report.
Well, tell them to give a warning.
No. So, Orange,
Hey, you guys want to know something interesting?
not really.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of want to know now. I'm interested.
Apparently, it's my affiliate anniversary day on Twitch, so that's kind of cool.
Oh,
Hey,
congratulations.
nice.
Thanks.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
I
That's
had
awesome.
no idea.
Yeah,
but
They
Twitch
come
is
and
like,
go.
oh hey, by the way, and I was like, oh okay, cool.
Celebrate this. Tell the world who
Time
you
to
are.
celebrate. You guys
Well,
want to
you-
hear about the argument I got into on LinkedIn today?
Absolutely.
LinkedIn
See,
of all places,
that's how
bro.
you be supportive, Drinker.
Oh my
LinkedIn.
god.
Didn't that make you feel good?
Crazy. Not
Yeah.
really. I'm used to being put down.
Yeah, Obsolete's better than me because
Wow.
if he would have waited 2 more seconds, I'd have been like, "Fucking."
I know.
no."
I decided to cut him off. Yeah,
wanna hear
I can
nothing
feel
about
it. I
that
can feel it brewing.
LinkedIn. Tell me about jobs. Yes.
Well, no, tell me about the argument about jobs, which I actually think those are
Oh,
interesting.
yeah,
I
let's
think
get
those
the
are
jobs.
This
as well.
this shit is funny, bro. Right? So some dude made a post on LinkedIn and he's like, old fucking boomer type person, right? And he's like, well, the newer generations don't want to fucking work and they're lazy and they just want everything paid for. And I was like, well, this is just untrue. And if you have some sources to back that, I'd be happy to look at them. And then more people are commenting. And this one lady, oh, my favorite person out of the entire LinkedIn world.
Mhm.
She's like, hang on, I gotta like look back at it so I read everything perfectly. She said, oh, because the whole post was about student loan forgiveness.
Oh,
And they're
right,
all
right.
they're all pissed off that like some people had their
aren't-
student loans
yeah.
forgiven. So they're calling us
God.
lazy and shit like that. And so they're like, "Oh, go get a job." Well, this lady's like, "Well, let's not get crazy now with some sort of bizarre expectation that college-educated people should get jobs and pay off their own student loans like we did." Right? Now here's where
Well,
it begins. This shit's
to be,
fucking
I like
funny.
asking old people like how much they paid for their education because it's always like ridiculously low,
Yeah, it is extremely low.
like insane, like $2,000 for a semester. You're like, oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Like, dog, she just starts
Oh.
like just letting everything out. Like it's kind of sad, really.
Technically,
Yeah,
if you're not a complete buffoon in school and you actually tried to get like sponsorships and you go out of your way to like be helpful in your community, college ain't that expensive. Yeah, it can be expensive if you want to go to high-end top name colleges, but a
not
degree is
even
a
community
degree.
college. Community college is still expensive.
Yeah, but if you try to get a sponsorship, like if you're not someone that's
They're
just
not-
like, I want to graduate.
They're not
that's it."
called sponsorships. Just
Yeah,
for the record,
scholarships.
they're called
scholarships.
scholarship. Yeah, I was like,
I've been in the
I would
sponsorship
love
game for a while.
sponsorships. Yeah, I know. You
And
you're
you're
like, I've been
absolutely
streaming,
correct. If you work at it to get a scholarship, you
yeah,
can
yeah.
get a scholarship.
Yeah, you can get a
But
scholarship. and it's cheaper.
the thing is, there's a difference between like, okay, now I got to go out and
It's
put in a lot of work in order for college to be affordable.
it's not even a lot of
Versus
work,
getting
bro.
good grades and
Versus-
getting a sponsorship.
It's not even that
like
much.
everyone being able to pay for college back in the day.
Anyway,
It's-
so
it's-
back in the day, college was about $2,000.
I
just
don't know
bettering
the record.
yourself.
I don't know the record for it or like what the. hold on.
I do. That's why I'm saying it.
college
Well, we got orange
price.
here.
What year should I do? 1950.
Do
1950. What?
1978.
How old do you think these
1978, I can
people
do that.
are, bro?
1950. They'd be in their 70s now.
They would be.
This lady's in her 50s.
She's in
Okay,
her
all right.
50s.
1978. It for a year of public college, it was 8,000. I was actually pretty much on the mark.
See? In fucking sane.
8,250. Yeah.
In
to attend
fucking
public.
sane. Now,
And private was
my
only
wife's student
17,000
loans is
for private college.
50,000.
Yep.
Anyway, so here's where it gets interesting, okay?
Okay.
She's talking to some guy and she's like, I'm from the 1900s. We never spent money or took out loans we couldn't afford to pay back. I don't give a shit about these reasons you're delineating? Delineating? I don't fucking know how to say that word.
Delegating?
No, not delegating.
Delineating?
Yeah, that fucking word. My mouth will
Yeah.
not do that.
Delineating. Hold on, I gotta look it up. 'Cause I can't quite
No,
remember.
I want everyone to know that we only know
delineating.
how to speak
To
English.
present,
I want you guys to
It's
know
to-
that.
to describe or portray. I don't know why they didn't just use the word portray.
Us
Anyways,
three only know how to speak English. That's the only language
To
that
be
we've learned our
fair,
whole life.
I did decipher the word that he was trying to say, so I felt
I
bad.
know,
Yeah,
but it's
that's
just
good,
it just
that's
it just
good.
goes to show that the human language, like we don't know English.
Dude,
and
I know
we-
I know a lot of words.
Anyway,
Surprising amount.
she goes, I turned in a trader and have about $500,000 hanging over my head in legal and medical debt. Where's my debt forgiveness for serving this country for the good of everyone but myself? Screw the college debt forgiveness. Get 3 jobs and
Oh.
don't buy expensive things or go on vacations like I had to do when I was 22.
but
Spending
you don't need
15
3
cents on
jobs.
ramen noodles because that's all I could afford to eat back then.
Right,
Because
because
she had
if-
3
if-
jobs.
if,
That make okay, yeah, sure.
I was
Well,
like,
To be fair, like if somebody can't get something, that means nobody should get it. That's the rule, right?
yeah,
Right.
and this is what I said, right? This is what I said. I was like, it's crazy how much everyone defaults to, well, I did this, so they should have to do this.
Yep.
Why is it so easy to focus on what other people are doing when they don't live in the same house with you? Yes, you are allowed to not like it and be upset about it. But what can you do to change it?
Yeah, I mean,
So
the
this
whole
is the
point
thing.
of the whole
Yeah,
point
yeah,
of
go
like
ahead.
what we do for our life is we do it for like the family in a sense. Like you have a family, you have offspring, you work hard to give your offspring a better chance
A
than
better
what
life.
you had.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, go suffer like I suffered. It's like, hey, learn from my suffering and go be something more now that you actually have something. That's
Right.
what
This-
that's what
this-
it should be.
This is a thing that I've argued many times because I think people are completely unfair with it. A real life situation, my wife has a way better job than I do. She gets PTO, she gets vacation, she got to work from home during COVID. I didn't. I had to go to retail stores and shit. But like instead of being like, well, I didn't get days off during COVID. Nobody should have gotten work off during COVID. That is a really bad way to think. What you're supposed to do, it's okay to feel disappointed. Your feelings are fine. I felt disappointed. I felt jealous. But guess what? I was happy for my wife because I'm like, I may not have gotten the good stuff in it, but at least somebody was able to like have something good happen, you know? And that's the same thing with like the tuition forgiveness. Like, yeah, I know it sucks. You should feel disappointed you had to pay that back and other people don't. But think of it this way. College is now affordable for a lot of people and it's actually helping a lot of people out so they're not in debt for 20 years.
Exactly. Like it's so hard
So
for
like
people
you got
to
to
be,
focus. Yeah, they can't keep themselves out of the situation.
yeah, to
and
just
that's
be
the
happy
issue.
for others.
Yeah, they can't be
Yeah.
happy for others even if they don't get to profit from it. If somebody else profits from it and they don't, they get mad. And I'm like, it's okay. You can feel disappointed without being mad at other people. It's
Yeah,
all
it's crazy.
right.
And listen, I'm not doxing this lady or anything like that. She doesn't give her name or address or anything like that.
She's like,
And
meet
all
me.
these
dox.
comments,
Definitely
all these
don't dox.
comments,
Meet me.
all these
Yeah,
comments
let's
are
finish this.
on a very public website.
Yes.
Yeah, LinkedIn.
Clearly.
She goes, I live in a hovel. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming like
I
what
imagine
the fuck is a hovel?
A half
Let
house,
me
maybe?
see.
Like one of those tiny
Jamie,
houses
look it
that are real
up.
popular.
Don't call me Jamie, goddammit. It's a small structure, a small dwelling.
Hey, ring,
Okay.
ring.
She goes, I live in a hovel. I'm $500,000 in debt that I will never live
How
long
the
enough to
fuck?
pay off. I'm eating a tin of sardines for dinner tonight because that's all I can afford.
That's her
And the only
fault.
thing I can do to change it is work. In fact, I just took a meager little job at a bakery part-time to help me pay off my debts.
Bro.
So try it, someone else. That bullshit
Part-time?
doesn't work with
No,
me.
I do not feel bad for this lady at all.
No,
Well,
I don't feel
I-
bad for her either.
I don't. So my question is, how do you get to $500,000 in debt?
You just keep, you
Apparently
just
medical
bad
and legal
decisions, dude.
bills.
Like
Oh,
that's,
medical bills. That's actually fair, but
no,
and
it's like-
it's a lot of bad decisions also.
It's like,
well, I mean, it only takes one medical bill sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I
it's
get
like
that.
someone's spitting facts at her and she just immediately defaults to,
to what
oh,
I'm
but wait, I'm
experiencing.
a victim. I'm a victim.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it. Or okay,
Okay.
well, every situation isn't your situation, so let's talk
Exactly.
about the general of everybody instead of the specific of your life. And they just can't do it. They're like, no, this is what I'm experiencing. okay, I understand that's not fair and your life is in a bad situation and you feel such a desire to go on a public job website that you have to rant about it. And that's probably not great. I wish you could afford therapy. Obviously, that's not within the books right now.
Yeah,
But
Drinker.
you
Get
know,
some help.
yeah, Drinker.
What do I need help for?
Get some help, bro.
Everybody listen, I'm a proponent that everybody should be in therapy.
You arguing with an old lady online.
Am I gonna go? No, I'm not gonna go.
I'm not
But that's,
arguing
yeah.
with her. I'm just stating facts, bitch.
Right.
Bitch ass.
Anyways, and I said, this
Furthermore.
is like part of what I do all day. Like if I have nothing going on, I'm on
Message
fucking
angry.
LinkedIn.
That's funny.
Why?
That's funny as fuck.
Why not? I get
Why
paid
not?
for it either way.
To be fair, why not?
I'm sorry for your
Uh.
situation that you are in, and it's not good that you are doing so. Or fuck, I read that completely wrong. I'm sorry for your situation that you're in. It's good that you are doing something to change it. However, talking down the other generation because some of them are getting student loan forgiveness isn't the way to go about it. Yes, they voted for it, but they aren't the ones who enacted it. Some people didn't even get a choice but to receive it. And then she started insulting me, bro.
Well, they did definitely have a choice. I mean, I could have got student loan forgiveness, but I didn't because I didn't sign up for it in time.
I'm talking about the bill.
Right. But you have to sign up for the forgiveness in order to get it.
That's not what I'm saying at all. The bill.
You're a bill.
The bill getting enacted.
I'm siding with the lady, bro.
Look, you can side with the lady all you want, but
I'm
the
siding
point I'm
with
trying
her.
to make is the bill was enacted by the president.
Yeah. And you're gonna support this president? Get out of here.
I never said I was going to support him, but I'm not going to
Get
say I
him.
don't support him because I'm not getting into politics.
Yeah, this man's talking about politics. Put him on a t-shirt.
That's racist.
Put him on a t-shirt.
Orange, where are you?
I decided it was better for me to opt out of the situation.
Why?
Get in here.
I heard the word politics, and I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out.
Get in
Yeah,
here.
I was just saying, like,
I
I'm
completely
not
zoned out.
talking politics.
You
Okay.
are talking politics.
It
No, I'm
started to
not
get-
talking politics.
I
Yes, you
zoned out.
are.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know what the situation was. I am also a huge proponent that I get tired of people affirming that a thing is political when it shouldn't be, and that bothers the fuck out of me.
No,
But
Cruz
you know,
said,
that's just me.
when I brought up the president, he said, "You're going to support
Sure.
that guy?" And I was like, I'm not going to say whether I support him or not support him. I'm
Hey,
not
that's-
bringing in
that's fair.
politics.
That's politics. You're talking
I
about
don't
the
know
president.
the last time I've supported a president, to be fair, or agreed with a president.
I mean, to be realistic, yeah.
There's always something wrong with every president that's ever been elected, except for maybe George Washington, because he
Let's just
didn't
make
even
a
want to be
dog
president.
president.
George Washington had slaves. Yeah,
Well,
slaves.
yeah. He was nice to his slaves, apparently, although that doesn't absolve that by any means. However, somebody who doesn't want to be king is more fit to be king than somebody who desires it. And so I feel that way towards presidency as well. Because they respect the position and they're like, I don't deserve it. So then they will uphold it to a higher degree than somebody who thinks I deserve it. And so, yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
that's
sure
half
George
bad.
Washington also had lead poisoning.
Everybody, dude, lead poisoning was wide and spread during that. I don't know why I separated those words. It was widespread during those times.
No, but like his teeth were made out of lead.
No, they were usually just made out of ivory.
No, I'm this one I'm being like serious about.
George
Like, I know
Washington's.
for sure. Yeah, George Washington's veneers or teeth or dentures or whatever they're called. They're made out of lead, ivory, and horse teeth.
Oh yeah, horse teeth was
Good old horse teeth.
a big thing. Yeah.
They're strong.
A lot of people, the myth was that they were wood, and that was
Yeah.
clearly not a thing.
Yeah, I can't believe
Uh,
people thought that was a thing.
They had been stained to have a wooden complexion, but they were not wood.
Oh.
So that's why people assume they were like that hue of brown, like of a polished or of a
Okay, I
stained
got
wood,
you.
essentially.
Ew.
Oh yeah, there was a lead tin alloy, and a
See?
copper alloy, and a silver alloy, which
Oh shit.
that could actually be bad too, depending on the silver.
Damn, George was just rolling around with cash in his mouth.
Oh,
This
and
dude
it
was
did
thug.
say it said cow, horse, and ivory. So yeah.
Yeah, see? So we're
Oh,
both right.
and human
Human remains?
materials. I don't know what it means by human materials.
Nice.
That
Hey
means human
George,
bodies.
we found some bones out back. You want us to
Well,
blend them up
it
here?
could mean
See-
teeth. Human
yeah,
teeth is
see,
still
like-
technically human remains, but that's
Well,
not
anything
what
left
people would think of.
behind.
Hey,
anything
George.
left
Whatever's
behind of a dead
remaining.
human
We
is a
were-
remain.
We were
Yeah,
grave
by
robbing
definition.
Like
this
hair.
lady that
Hair
just
can be a
died the
human
other day,
remain.
and she had a
Yeah.
couple of nice teeth on her. You
A
should
nice pair of
take.
teeth, if you know what I mean.
We were just grave robbing, and we thought you could use
Wow.
a couple.
That lady's got a nice pair of teeth, doesn't she?
Yeah, baby. We were just grave throbbing in the night.
By the way, this is random, but it's about grave robbing. One of my favorite movies is I Sell the Dead, and it's about grave robbing, and it's hilarious. It's one of the
Interesting.
funniest grave robbing movies.
Who's in it?
Dominic. Oh God, I forget his name now.
All about family?
Did you ever watch the show Lost?
No.
Oh, Dominic Monaghan.
Dominic
also,
Monaghan.
Ron Perlman is in it. I forgot he was in that.
Oh.
He's Hellboy. That guy.
Okay.
And also Larry Fessenden. He's been in stuff, but I just wouldn't recognize. It's
Gotcha.
it's a
Hey,
very
Orange.
it's a dark humor. It's so funny. Yes.
I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
And this is like a trick question. Well, no, it's not. It's
Why
not
would
a
you
trick
tell him?
question.
I'll still answer it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's
This
too
is a trick
late.
question, by the way.
It's too late.
Drinker, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. I asked that to in a Discord community once, just randomly, and somebody just sent back a frowny face. I don't know why it made me laugh so hard. I said, "Oh, okay, thanks, that's it." And then they just sent back a frowny face. It's like awesome. I like no victim like I don't know what word to use, I guess, for that. But like pranks, I guess? Like no victim pranks where it's just like, oh yeah, I guess I get it. It's just a joke he was playing. We're not as opposed to the ones that are literally just assault now. Those are always fun for me. Not the assault, the no victim ones. Thought I would clarify. Ooh. I do have another topic if you guys wanted.
Let's do it. Sorry, I was staying quiet to make it seem like no one was answering you and just making it awkward silence.
No, that's what was happening. So this is something I was thinking about at work. Do you guys have like a subject? I know that you guys do. So let me rephrase that question before I even ask it. What subject do you guys have like an odd amount of knowledge on? Like more than
Vikings.
most people do. Vikings. Okay, what is something surprising that you usually bring up about Vikings that most people don't know?
So they actually bathed twice a week, which was one
More than
times
normal?
more.
Yep.
That's just more than the Englishmen. So the English women sought after them more because they were cleanlier.
That
The
is actually one
Englishmen
of my
hated it.
favorite facts. That is one of my favorite facts.
Vikings actually discovered the North Americas before Christopher Columbus.
You know what you just made me realize?
What's that?
Maybe I know an odd amount about Vikings.
Right?
Because I did know that, and they were on good terms with Native Americans.
Yeah.
And then your other European countries like England went over and really fucked that up.
Oh, here's another fact that you might not know. Do you know what Dranger means?
I know the Skyrim versions of Dranger, so probably not.
No, you're thinking of Draugr.
Oh, fuck! This whole time I was thinking of Draugr.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So a Dranger is actually the word used for a courageous and brave warrior.
So now you understand why I always made you have blue skin now, huh?
What?
When I draw you, I always gave you blue skin because I always thought of Draugr.
Oh yeah.
So
For some
that's
reason,
why
I always see them as no. They are blue, aren't? No, are they
Yeah.
gray?
they're a gray blue, like a silver blue.
Okay, that makes more
Yeah, they're-
sense.
It's because usually they're found in cold environments, so either the lighting is always blue, which makes them look blue anyway, or
Yeah.
they could just be gray but with the blue lighting. So yeah, anyway, I guess now you know why I do that. You didn't
Well, now
even
people are
question
gonna
it
be-
this whole time.
No, I just thought that's the color you wanted to make me.
No, I thought of Jogger. I guess. So it means brave, you said? Brave warrior?
Yes, brave and courageous warrior.
Courageous. That's what. Nice. Crew, what about you? What's a subject that you just know way more than most people do?
Yeah, nothing.
That's a lie. You know a
Nothing?
ton
Yeah.
about carpentry.
I thought
No,
I thought you were
not
gonna
sure.
bring up stocks.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I know just about as much as everybody else about everything. There ain't really
I said more
nothing
than
I-
most people. Not like
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
you don't have to be an expert. I mean, you know more about stocks than probably us, like me and Dranger.
That's
I
not
don't
true.
know much
Dranger
about
knows.
them.
Dranger knows a lot about them.
Well, I was trying to give you credit, sir.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate
you
it,
said-
but yeah, there
I
ain't
used to
nothing.
trade stock options, but I lost a lot of money in it.
Okay, well, I've never lost money, but no, there's nothing. There's nothing that I know that other people
Subtle
don't
flex.
also know.
Nothing because I mean, even for me, I'll give you mine if you need some time to think about one.
Or how
I
about
know.
this?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry. How about this? If someone were coming up to you to learn something about what you know most about, what would you tell them?
Everything. What do you mean? Like
You can't tell them everything. You're just gonna tell them the entire secret of the universe.
everything that I know. Yeah.
From
I
the
mean,
beginning.
From the second
Well,
you were born to now.
You see,
It's-
the universe started in a very hot, dense state. Come on, you don't want to hear all this, right? They're like, yeah,
I've-
of course. Okay.
I've learned my information the exact same way you guys have learned your information from the internet.
That's not just blatantly not true.
from reading books, from listening to podcasts. Like, yes, I know things, and there could be things that I know more about than other people, but there's nothing more
Right.
than I know than other people.
All right, then what are you thinking about the Puerto Rican missile crisis?
Yeah, I don't know anything about Puerto Ricans.
I don't,
But
I
you
don't
just
know
said you
either.
knew everything.
No, I said I.
So you
could-
don't know about that?
bro. Why would I know about the Puerto Rican missile crisis?
Why does Puerto Rico have missiles, and why are they in crisis?
Yeah, bro, they should be working.
That's not what. What?
They should be working. What the fuck?
What? Oh, the
So
missiles
anyway,
should be working. I
I
thought you
made
meant
it
the
up.
Puerto Ricans. My bad.
No.
I took that a different way.
I made it up. It's
I
fake.
figured.
It's misinformation. I've spread
Yeah.
it.
'Cause
You
that's
didn't
a
spread it.
US,
'Cause I didn't say I knew anything
yeah.
about it.
what
I
is
didn't
it
say I
called?
only spread it to you.
It's a U.S. territory, Puerto Rico.
Oh
Like
my
I
am
said,
just
God.
I
completely
go on
wrong?
LinkedIn all day when I have nothing to do.
That's crazy.
Rico.
Uh
Do you guys know what the Silk Road Company is?
Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. The Silk Road, the one in Asia.
No, the Silk Road
Oh.
Company. It's a
Didn't
website.
know. Did you know the Silk Road was an actual thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know. That's all I know is that it was an actual thing. I don't really. And they it was for trade. That's it.
So the Silk Road Company is a company that was founded to be like an Amazon, but instead of an Amazon, it was for the black market. So you could buy drugs,
It's a good thing I
body
didn't know about.
parts, guns, and stuff like that. The guy who created it was in his early 20s and became worth $1 billion by the time it was 2003. Right,
Nothing
and for
like
the longest,
taking money from
No,
bad
just-
people.
No, just getting commissions from his sales on his website. But because he was selling or he was allowing bad stuff to be sold on the website, the governments were after him. Right? But it took the governments forever to find him. It was like 10 years they couldn't find him. And then when they found him, it actually was found out that there were also 2 other government agents that were working on the case that were just taking money from the Silk Road Company. One of them took almost $750,000.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn, why
Nice.
don't we open up a Silk Road Company?
Why don't we? You know?
But he actually, the owner of the website actually got classified as a drug cartel kingpin.
Nice. They make a name for yourself. Wait, obviously you never said what your thing was.
I know he didn't really want to. He didn't seem like he wanted to hear it, so I was just like, "It's fine."
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just went off on my ADHD rant. I'm so sorry.
Damn it, Draker.
Get
it together, man.
No, and well, I know a lot of random odd facts about things. That's just been who I've been since middle school. I'll soak up completely useless information, and I'm really good at that. So if somebody like gives me a subject about something, I can as long as it's not a very specific event thing, I can give them some type of fact about it.
Closest
But,
galaxy to the Milky Way.
Andromeda.
This man's smart.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was also in Mass Effect, but don't worry about that part. That's why the Andromeda Galaxy Mass Effect 3. Was it in 3? Yeah.
What's going on with
I was gonna get to my other thing, which I know specifically. I think.
Oh, okay.
I know a lot about beer, like not about making it, but about like consuming it, not like in high quantities. I know a lot
Yeah.
about local microbreweries and stuff, and I know a lot about hops, and I know the difference between every type of beer. If somebody gives me a flavor that they like about a beer, I can point them to another beer that has a similar flavor profile.
Spotted
and why.
Cow.
I don't know what that is. Is it a brand? Because I might not have it up here.
I imagine he made it up.
Okay.
No, it's an actual brand.
Yeah.
So I
do you
live in the
know?
Pacific Northwest, so I know a lot about mostly IPAs because I drink a lot of IPAs. But
Of course,
about
you drink
lagers.
IPAs. Disgusting.
I drink
Nasty little boy.
I drink every type of beer except for
Yeah,
German.
you probably
beer,
like
'cause
eating
I just don't
ass
like it.
too.
Ass
I don't
IPA.
actually. I'm not an ass eating man.
But you'll drink an IPA.
IPAs are more floral.
When I think
Yeah,
of other
what do
people,
you
though,
mean?
I can think of people that are like really good at like wilderness. Like they can pick a flower up and tell you if it's edible or deadly, or if you
I
can
can't do
use it
that.
in a potion. You know, healing and
What?
shit. You know, like fucking rub it on your skin, mush it up.
It's called a salve in real life, man.
Yeah, whatever you wanna call it.
It's like a potion.
I know people that can take RC cars and like they're really good mechanics and fucking they could take parts from a car and like put it to an RC car and make it go really fast. But me, yeah, there ain't shit, bro. I don't know.
There is. It's just so every time somebody says there's nothing special about them or nothing they know specifically, they are always overlooking stuff. Every time I've asked somebody this, they've always overlooked stuff.
Well,
I
I'm
know
like
a lot
about
I'm in the
computers.
same
You
boat
know
like
a
you.
shit
Like,
ton about connecting.
I know
you know?
random shit like you said. Like that's pretty much that's all.
True. It's not a bad thing. You slowly get a thing, you know.
I don't want to think.
And
Mine is Vikings.
I
You
don't-
slowly
well-
become more autistic.
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
I don't want to think.
some people start autistic from the beginning. I just start socially
Yeah,
inept.
they got the head start. Fucking cheat code right off the beginning. Oh, I found a penny today that was from 1948.
Look it up. See how much it's worth.
Cool. Hopefully
All
it's
right.
not Nazi memorabilia. If it's from 48, you should be okay.
It's definitely a penny that was made in the
Oh.
United States, so it's not memorabilia for Nazis.
Oh, I don't think I heard the word penny. I think I heard portrait.
No, it's a penny.
I mean, hey, it's probably more expensive than pennies made now because they were made with a lot more zinc than they are now.
Okay.
I
what
didn't
the
know that.
fuck, bro?
What? You didn't know that?
1948 Lincoln penny, condition good, uncirculated. It's worth 35 cents.
Yeah.
But on
There you go.
eBay, you have two people selling one for
Don't look at eBay. for-
1990. Or this one's being sold for 2,000.
Yeah.
This
Don't-
one's being sold for 900. This one's being sold for 1,000.
All right, meet in the middle.
Yeah,
Go
don't-
800.
Yeah, go 800, man.
I'll go 600.
The thing about pennies is zinc started to be more expensive than pennies were worth. And so they had to start using just a layer of it on the outside. I don't know if you knew that. Or copper.
Liar.
Was it with copper or zinc? Fuck, now I'm forgetting.
It would be zinc.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They switched from copper to zinc because pennies lasted longer and weren't turning.
Bro, it wasn't because
green.
pennies lasted longer. It was
Ah,
because they
it
didn't
was
want to
90
go
it
fucking
was-
get resources.
So it was
Wouldn't
95.
you like to know?
I do
Guys,
know.
It was
I
95%
was
copper,
there.
5% zinc, and they swapped to 97% zinc, 2.5% copper.
Yeah, I know
So
that.
it was more copper. That's what I had said. I thought it was copper. So they swapped it because zinc is way less expensive than copper is, and so they had to change it.
Because they're lazy. They don't want-
It's
they
not
don't
lazy,
want-
it's just
they don't wanna
price.
fucking-
Pennies are expensive.
Fart
We
in your
should
fucking mouth.
just get rid of pennies, just like Canada got rid of their 1 cent thing.
Yeah,
We
look how
can't-
good
we can't do
Canada's
that.
doing.
You can.
No, we can't do that
Why can't we do that?
because people are gonna see it as racist.
They just rounded to the nearest 5 cents.
Getting rid of the only Abraham Lincoln on a coin. People are gonna backlash no matter what.
You just keep bringing it to race. Or
Who's
not
racist?
race, really. It's just racist. You keep bringing it to racist.
Yeah, Drinker, are you racist?
Yeah. I think you got something on your mind.
I do have people on my mind.
He's like, I got mind on my money and my racist on my mind.
Sensitive people all over the internet, man.
I guess, man. Why are you worried about people on the internet?
Why am I worried about people on the internet?
Because those are the people that pay our bills.
I wish they would pay my bills. That'd be so nice.
Yes, I'm here.
Try more.
I'd probably kiss their buttholes.
If they paid my bills, I might.
I'd do it.
I think it's called just having a sugar daddy at that point.
No, I'd be a sugar mommy for us. Unless you want to swing that way.
I mean, what are the chances of us getting a sugar mommy compared to a sugar daddy?
Pretty high.
I don't think so. I think we're much more likely to get a sugar daddy.
Nah, bro. It's
You
just
think women tend to make as much money as guys? No.
No,
No,
you
but
get
the ones
older,
that do.
Yeah, you get the older chicks because there's two types of older chicks. There's one that focus on their career and all they have is money, or two, you have the widow or the divorcee that either divorced her husband and took his money or lost her husband and gained his money.
You mean I killed the husband and I gained the money?
You know, look for the turn your filter settings. All right, go on your dating website, whatever that is. Turn your filter settings to 47
older.
to 75 and go fishing.
My lord.
Oh, I kind of want to ask my wife a question.
Go rock the grave, buddy.
Do you want to ask your wife a question?
I
What
wanna
is
ask
it
her
gonna
a
be?
question.
When
I
we're
think-
talking about this.
Yeah, Orange, I think you should ask the same question. Go up to your wife and be like, would you let me be someone's sugar baby if they were paying us like $5 million a year?
What? 5 million? Ooh, okay. I thought you were gonna say to pay the bills, and I was like, she's gonna say no, and then you said 5 million, and I'm like,
Maybe.
that's a real good question.
You're asking your wife if you could cheat
Still
for
probably
5
no.
million?
Well,
I'm
it
not
wouldn't be
cheating.
it wouldn't be cheating if they agreed.
Yes.
If the
Maybe.
wife agrees, then that's not cheating. That's just having an open
Facts.
relationship.
All right,
By
hang on a sec,
definition.
let me.
Now, if you went behind her back to like to get the money, then obviously that would be cheating.
I watched this video one time of this chick who was asked if she would leave her boyfriend for $1 million, and she left her boyfriend. And I was like, no,
Didn't get the
no.
million.
No, she got the $1 million.
Damn.
Yeah, no, she got it.
I mean, if it's a boyfriend, I get it.
Bro, she for the streets. She for the
I mean,
Hollywood
it's $1
Boulevard.
million, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, $600,000 if we're completely fair. So you'd still have to give the government more than a third of it.
Like it's just insane.
Yeah.
Tell
Facts.
me more. Tell me more.
What'd she say?
She didn't hear me.
Damn it.
Did you like mute and yell it? What do you
it's
mean?
because I don't.
He's
it's
like,
because
no, I went
don't-
up to her and asked, and she didn't respond. So clearly, she didn't hear me.
I pictured
I
him
don't
running
have,
upstairs
I don't have enough much.
like a
I
kid
don't have
on
enough
Christmas.
money right now, so she doesn't hear me until I do.
I don't speak broke. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody says like I don't speak broke, I keep thinking of that like clip where the person is interviewing the musician and they're like, "Yeah, so you're a musician." She's like, "Musician, you keep saying that. I don't do magic. I don't do magic. I just make music."
Yeah, that
And I
was
go, "Yeah,
fake.
That's
That was fake.
I don't know. I don't know, man. If you think it was fake, cool.
Yeah, I definitely think that's fake. That's just clout chasing what that is, man.
I mean, it was also the type of artist that I
an
definitely believe they
artist.
wouldn't know what words are.
She is an
Yeah,
artist,
musician.
bro. Like you have to be
Yeah.
you have to be like knowledgeable of words. That's literally your whole
I
fucking
mean-
mission. Your whole job is creating something from words. You don't think she knows what words mean? Of course that bitch knows what words mean, bro. It's just a publicity stunt. That video got pushed around millions and millions of times. That made a lot of money. And I mean, I don't know her name, but I bet a whole bunch of people know her name now. I bet she got people to look her up because of that. These people are smart, bro. 2 Chainz, all these rappers and musicians are insanely smart. That's why they're at the level that they're at, because they're using their wits to create something that's enjoyable for everybody. Cat Williams, that dude has a fucking an IQ of either it's like 136 or 163. It's one of those two. He's insanely smart, but he uses his gift for comedy.
Yeah, people.
They literally dumb
People are
down.
pretty sure this is real.
They dumb down their lyrics, bro. Yeah, let people think what they want to think.
I guess.
They admit it. Look up 2 Chainz. Look up 2 Chainz interviews. He literally says he dumbs down his music for us because
I
we're
believe
idiots.
that.
We can't handle. We can't handle smart, intellectual, like actual.
Every time I say like this one artist, I believe they're probably not as smart as you think they are. You always bring it to like 2 Chainz, where I'm like, yeah, I believe that guy is.
It's
not
more. I mean,
dumb.
there's more artists than just 2 Chainz, but like I use
I'm
2
aware.
Chainz as an example of like.
I'm
listen-
saying
Yeah,
this
think of the
specific
music.
artist.
Think of the music
Saying
that
this
he.
specific artist.
Yeah, think of Tupac.
Tupac was a bitch.
Damn. What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I don't need to do anything about it.
Then why does it matter? What if Tupac was saying the same thing about you, huh?
I would be okay with it, bro. But a lot of people say Tupac was, one of them fake people, just putting on an act for publicity. He was a fake.
wouldn't
He was a
surprise
fake
me.
gangster.
Most of them are.
Like, that's what all these
I'm
people
a-
do. Like, all these people are really smart, and they play into that, and like they make.
I mean,
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
sure.
be real with you.
You know-
A real gangster doesn't like
What?
buy houses just millions of dollars.
Okay.
Like,
I
that's-
think that there comes to a point where if you don't buy into stuff, that turns into you buying into not buying into stuff too much.
Man, if
know
I
if
was a
that makes
millionaire,
sense.
I'd do something. I'd be fucking simple. Just get me a $250,000 house, save the rest, and then rent out a garage downtown.
That's it.
What does it
Yeah,
matter if that
I
is
guess
it?
that's his whole plan. Well, he's not
You
going
know-
to tell you the plan. That would ruin it.
You don't
Yeah,
want like
see, exactly.
you don't want like land out in the
Yeah,
country
see?
or anything.
I mean, I
Didn't
guess
think
he,
about
he
that.
doesn't want to tell you.
It's a secret. It's where a silo is.
Okay, keep your secrets then.
But yeah, I mean that chick can. People can speculate. I mean, because that's what I'm doing. But I know that these artists, they pretend to be dumb, and they're insanely smart. Comedians,
But-
artists, all of them, bro.
Yeah,
Not saying that there aren't
you're
dumb
giving
ones,
a lot
but-
of credit to people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah, but you can look
this
it up. Like I'm
specific
not
one I
wrong.
believe is a
Like
dumb.
you're the JV guy. Look it up.
I believe
I
you.
don't know, bro.
I
6ix9ine
don't
isn't
know what you
that
mean.
smart.
6ix9ine is not that smart. I don't think 6ix9ine is like dumb.
I think
I
six
have
Oh, I
no
don't
nine.
think
idea.
he's
I think
dumb by any means, but
I think
he's
6ix9ine
smart.
is smarter than
Yeah,
most of America. I think that.
I wouldn't say that either. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
I have
well,
no
if-
idea.
If
I have no
if you-
gauge,
if other people
so.
were as smart, they would have as much money. They would have as
That's
much
not-
influence, but they don't.
That's not necessarily true.
He got most of his money from gang shit.
Yeah. Which is not smart.
And then he snitched on the gang.
Hey, I'm all for snitches, by the way. Like,
What?
if you got, I want you guys to know if you did something illegal,
All right, Drinker. Well, next time I get a body, I'll let Drinker know.
I will
Not
snitch
cool.
because
Yeah, I gotta be sure to tell
the mentality
Orange only.
the mentality of snitching is that if I see somebody kill somebody and I don't say anything, what's that do? That leaves a killer on the streets to what?
Yeah,
Kill again,
somebody.
to kill somebody or kill me because I saw. So there's so many things. If you just say, "Hey, this
Well,
guy
if-
murdered somebody," guess what?
Snitching
A killer's off the
implies-
street.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was planning on murdering someone, I'm not just gonna bring anyone along with me.
Yeah,
I was going to
wouldn't
say,
bring
so
me.
snitching implies that you specifically knew the people in the situation, not just that it was a random person.
No, it can also that it's a random offspring of.
No,
Yes,
that is not called snitching. That's called witnessing at that point.
that's still snitching.
Yeah, that's a
If you-
witness.
if you
It's not
see,
sni-
if
that's-
you're-
listen,
That's not snitching. That's actually
If you-
reporting a
so
crime.
If
some
no,
people
if you
will call
see
it
it-
snitching, but that is not snitching.
if you see a crime happen, if you witness a crime and then don't say
Yes.
anything, and then the cops find out, you are part of that crime.
An
now.
accessory. Yes, it's called an accessory.
So if you don't tell, and then you tell, what are you doing? You're snitching.
not if you knew the person. So snitching implies that there was this unspoken belief that you wouldn't tell somebody about it,
No, I get what he's saying. Though.
like a
Bro,
purposeful belief.
If you
No,
were
no, it's a
walking down
very,
the
like,
street,
it's a
if you were walking down the
colloquial-
street and then someone
colloquial
shot some dude
version
in the
of it.
face right beside you, and you decided to
Yeah.
walk away and go home, and then the cops
would
came up and was like,
be an
"Hey,
accessory,
hey,
yes.
did you see this murder?" And you said no, and he found out, you're going to jail. If you said yes and told,
I'm not saying
so
not
that way
to.
that guy goes to jail, that's snitching.
No, it's not snitching. There's a difference between being a witness
No,
to
I
a
get
crime.
what he's saying, though. I get what he's
I
saying.
know,
He's
but
going
the-
off of the premise of like where it is
Right.
in movies where if
So,
a gang member kills
If the gang
someone,
member does it,
they
then
look at the
somebody snitches.
civilian
Yeah.
and just like say, "If you snitch, I'm gonna kill
But it's-
you."
It's such a bad. It changes the word of snitching into just being way too vague, and I
Alright.
hate when words turn into being so vague that anything could be called snitching.
Well,
I
just
hate
because
it
you
when
don't
words
think
get too vague.
it's still snitching. However you want to look at it, that's snitching.
I disagree. Snitching
And you
implies
can.
that you
can
know.
disagree, but just know if you commit a crime, I will tell on you.
To me, that's
Any
fine.
crime?
I don't plan on committing crimes.
If
to
it
be
involves-
fair.
Any crime?
If it involves me getting in trouble in some way, yes. If I have to spend any amount of time in prison or jail because you want to make retarded decisions, yes. I will snitch on you.
But what if? Now here's a scenario. What if I committed the crime? You
You-
were with me, but all you
you-
had to do was say if I did it or not, and either way, you weren't getting in trouble.
If Arnold Schwarzenegger, if fucking Shia LaBeouf, if any person, if Barack Obama.
Why don't you just plead the fifth?
No.
If you're a witness to one of my crimes, but that means you're not going to get in trouble for my crime
Because-
if you
because it's about-
as long
purposely,
as you aren't hiding it.
Bro,
as long
if
as you
do-
didn't purposely withhold information or
if
yeah,
you do,
as
if
long
you're
as you
doing
didn't help
something,
cover it up.
if you're doing something bad enough, yeah, like what the fuck? Why would I want the whole mindset?
We're not
of
trying
it,
to convince you.
the whole mindset of it is if someone's doing fucked up shit, why would you just be like, that's not my? That's literally what happens in Spider-Man, and his uncle dies. Oh, it's not my problem.
Okay,
and then your
so
fucking uncle
to be
dies.
fair, what Dringer was bringing about 6ix9ine was not. It's not that he was dumb because he snitched. It was dumb because he made his money doing the illegal things, and
He-
then snitched on everybody else that was also doing the illegal things.
Right, he didn't
That
make,
was the dumb part.
he didn't get all of his money off of the illegal stuff.
We didn't
He got-
say-
Well, he used the money
His
that he got from the
startup
illegal
money.
stuff. That was the startup money. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely gave him some money, but
Yeah, a lot to be able to start the career
that
essentially.
dude was
and
living
then,
in a mansion before he was a well-known rapper.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know
Uh.
that part, but so that's what we were saying is if you're doing illegal activities with people who are also doing illegal activities,
I just
probably
know-
not the smartest. At that point, that is snitching because it's like, hey, I'm doing this with you, but in order to get a deal, I'm going to divulge information about people I'm doing a crime with. That's what I consider snitching.
So if you see me slashing tires in a car,
And then I come over and slash tires with you, and then tell
And
on
then-
you about it.
and then no, I'm like giving a scenario.
Oh.
Like say me and Orange are slashing tires in a car,
okay,
and you saw us,
right,
but there's no other way to prove that you were there.
right.
Are you snitching on us?
I mean, probably.
That's fucking
Probably.
disrespectful.
That's probably. I don't want my friends to be doing that. If that's what you guys are doing, you're not my friends, bro.
What if it was like
What if it was a girl who cheated on you?
I was about to say that,
What do you
yeah.
mean?
I
Who
was
cares?
trying
It's
to
a-
decide which of the three of us.
It's a relief, bro. Like once you understand that girls have you wrapped around their finger, then that's when you can actually like awaken and be like, oh shit, like my life has been controlled by pussy.
What?
Think about your life, bro. How many decisions in your
Yeah.
actual life have you made that wasn't based off of you getting your dick wet in some way?
A bunch of
lot.
them.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I'm not attached to my wife by the hip.
Yeah.
Some people are.
My wife is upstairs watching TV right now.
I actually would have quit YouTube or Twitch like years ago
So
because the wife was like, "Hey, I want to spend more time with you." I was like, "I will balance our lives so I can still do Twitch and stuff." And that was my decision to make. It wasn't
you're telling-
hers.
so you're telling me that you have not made any decisions based off of any chick?
That's not what I said. You,
just
said most.
we made yeah.
Yes,
Also, you're
most.
saying we were making decisions to get our dicks wet.
Yeah,
That's
and
not the
that's
decisions we're
that's the inevitable outcome is you getting your dick wet.
No,
Yes, it is.
that's not.
You're gonna
that's
be
not my
married and
end
not
goal.
ever. You're gonna get married and never have sex.
That's not my end goal. My
The
end goal is
inevitable
to be with
outcome
my
is to
wife.
to
The
live out
end-
my life with someone I love.
The
Yeah.
end goal is to consummate
It
and
is not-
reproduce.
Nope. Actually, I'm actually child free, but
Same.
that's just me.
Right. Well, that's the end goal is you.
I'm telling you, for
doesn't-
me, it's not anymore. Like that used to be how society was. That used to be the end goal for every relationship was to get married, have children, pump out as many kids as possible because they could adopt your religion, and there you go. Now you're an old person and you can die at like 60.
I have 2 nieces coming. I don't need a kid right,
Right.
Bro, I
But
don't have
now,
a kid either,
Since
but I still
society's
understand.
different,
What do you
we
mean
don't have
society's
we don't have to
different?
go.
If you die and your wife dies, that's
Uh-huh.
it.
Yep.
That's it.
No, it's not.
That is.
That's not
It's
it.
not.
That is.
That's not it. It's
That
not.
is it. For your bloodline right there. That's
I
the
don't give a
cutoff.
shit about my bloodline.
That's it,
I'm
bro.
also branched off in 4 different bloodlines.
Yeah. So, do you think your only impact on the world is your bloodline? Because
No,
most of my
because you
impact
can
on the world
adopt.
is my ideas.
Because you can adopt children.
I don't
it's-
care about my direct children. It can be
That's sad. It's a sad life.
your.
He
What do you
doesn't have
mean?
actual direct children.
I don't have direct children. I'm saying I don't need them to like. I
blood
don't
or
need direct
adoption.
children
It's
to
the same
have
thing.
an impact on the future. I'm aware if I'm going to have kids, I already told the wife we will adopt later. If I'm going to have kids, that's not a guarantee. But if I'm going to, I'd rather adopt than have kids of my own. But that is not the only way to impact the future. There's many, many ways to impact the future that don't involve reproduction or even just adopting people to. You can impact your nieces and nephews. I have a niece right now. She's adorable. And I'll probably, hopefully I'm in her life enough to impact her. There's people on the internet, people I talk to now, maybe they have kids. And my life has impacted their life, which will then impact their kids. The way that the world is now, that's possible. That wasn't possible before. Our sphere is so big now, we can actually talk and impact people that we care about, not just directly in our bloodline. That's what I meant by society has changed a bit.
Hey, you gotta feel how you want to feel, bro.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm glad the world is different now than it used to be. But that's just how I feel.
I like having the freedom of not having kids right now.
Yeah, I like it too because I'm not. I don't want to be responsible enough to have kids.
Yeah,
if that
I'm
makes
also
sense.
scared to have a kid right now. Like that fucking commitment is crazy.
Yeah. I also talk to the wife. I'm like, hey, it like wrecks your body. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with not wrecking your body? Is that okay with you? That's pretty much the conversation I had.
My wife
Well,
wants kids. I want
Eventually,
kids eventually.
I feel, yeah, you guys will. You're gonna want a little
Don't-
person to
don't-
teach stuff to.
Don't tell me what I want.
It's
That
just life,
that bothers
bro.
the fuck out of me.
That's how
It's
life
not.
is, bro.
That
Don't
kind of bothers me
tell
too.
me what I want.
Being
'Cause I
able,
know what I want.
I know what. Yeah, I know what I want.
being able
Yeah.
to help and teach the youth is the circle
But
of
that
life,
doesn't-
bro.
That doesn't
mean,
require a direct
Yeah, you don't.
person.
Yeah, you don't need to have a kid to teach the youth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm fine teaching people who are not my child. Like not my direct child. Because I care about people generally. They don't have to be directly linked with me.
And when you guys pass,
know?
that's it. That's all there will be.
That's
I don't
all
care
there needs
about-
to be.
That's all there needs to be. Bloodline isn't important. Ideas are more important than my bloodline.
I've moved on.
Yeah.
Whatever I do from that point on has no effect on the moving world.
I care way more about ideas and
sad.
philosophy than I care about my
Why is that?
genetics.
Why is that sad?
Bro, I don't know when you guys
I
will
get
see
that
but,
mindset.
like
I get the
I don't know
mindset.
what
It seems. Sorry, go ahead.
bloodline adoption, like it's one and the same. Like however you want to look at it, like that is the circle of life. Like the end goal isn't just you finding a partner. Like it's helping make an impact on what there is more around you. And the best impact you
True.
can make is raising somebody to teach all the stuff that you've been able to learn throughout your life. Just because you don't
So-
think you can handle that responsibility doesn't mean you should negate the fact that you should have one altogether.
What?
It builds responsibility. It forces you, just like how people say to pay your bills last. It forces you
No.
to work and think and come up with stuff and come up with solutions. It's like finding a significant other, like your guys' wives. It makes you a better person.
And so for me, instead of relying on a small person that I need to raise to do that, I do that every day with people I know already. That's how I'm approaching the situation. I have knowledge that I think is right, even though some of it may not be correct. And so I prefer teaching people like, hey, you should probably think about things. This is how I think about things, but I may not be correct, so think about it. And it doesn't have to be children that I talk to or teach this stuff to. It can be anybody. It could be anybody who wants to learn from me. And so I just don't limit myself with, oh, well, when I adopt or when I have a child, that's when I'll start teaching what I think is good. And I know that's not what you're saying, but it feels like that's what you're saying about me is that means that I just won't teach one.
No, that's just
person.
how that's
And
just
I
how
think
you're
that's okay.
that's just how you're hearing it. That's
Well, no. So I don't know if you heard the rest of that sentence. Is that you're saying I'm not teaching this all to one person?
It's just this world has tried to push people into killing themselves off in a way, and it's sad to see.
You're not wrong. I think that that's actually fair to say because there are a lot of people that are not here anymore, and it's not fair. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to the people that know them because they probably had a lot more to offer, and they were taken away too early.
What? How does this go from kids to suicide?
That's where it went. Not necessarily suicide, but also he's taking it in the way of like people, just not carrying on their legacy, I guess, which I fucking despise legacy. I think it's trash. I don't think
Honestly?
my direct family line doesn't deserve to exist as much as
No,
anybody else's.
They just don't want you to. They don't want you to have offspring. Like this is what.
Who is they?
This is
What?
what. Countries.
Who is they?
Like
What are
they
you
talk
talking
about like
Crew, this one, you're losing me on this one.
this is just
Now
this
I'm
is
even
what
more
this
confused.
this is the stuff that they teach, bro. Like
Who is they? You can't just say they.
growing up in schools and from your country,
Uh-huh.
like this is the shit you learn. Like
What do you mean?
this is like the impact that you don't necessarily see. Where
What's
they-
the impact?
To make
Not
you
wanting to have
think, hey,
kids?
to make you think, hey, I don't need to have in this world. I don't need to have or raise children.
No one's
Why do we-
teaching that.
Nobody's teaching that.
People
In
are
fact,
deciding that for
most-
themselves.
I was gonna say most schools teach, atomic households, or is that the right word? Atomic families.
Nuclear
Nuclear families.
families.
Thank you. The word was escaping me. Nuclear families used to be taught. Like they said this is required to be an adult is to get a wife and have a nuclear family. One son, one daughter. That's it. That's all you need. Now it's like people are like, oh, overpopulation is also a thing. That's pretty bad. I think it's better to have people who want kids and people who don't because if we keep populating, it's a bad thing. It's not a good thing. But to be like, yeah, people are telling people not to have kids. I don't know who the
Bro,
they is
It's,
in that
well, you
situation.
just stated that like you think that there's overpopulation. Like there's not overpopulation.
I said overpopulation is a bad thing, and this is a way to avoid overpopulation. I'm not saying we're there yet. Certain areas aren't great. It's pretty bad over in Africa with overpopulation because they don't have the infrastructure to like we do to
with
withstand
China.
any population. And China's kind of rough.
horrible.
And Tokyo,
Japan.
Japan in general is certain areas are so condensed, so dense because they're stuck on an island, unlike the U.S.,
Same
which
with
is
India.
widespread. So overpopulation is a concern, and it should be a concern, and it's better to be proactive than reactive. That's
No,
all.
I'm not saying overpopulation isn't real in areas. I'm saying that it could.
Right.
There's enough land on Earth. There's enough materials. There's enough shit that we could actually do to, like, we can fucking grow food from cells and shit. Like they're fucking like there's insane.
I've got a question.
There's insane shit that could be done, but this is what it's turned into.
I've got a
they
question
cram
for you, Kurt.
people.
Do you think the population is supposed to just keep increasing, like the world population?
I believe that it's just, whatever happens, the natural state of people having children.
Well, I'm asking you if it's supposed to. Like, do you think we're at what 8.5?
I believe that this whole
8.3 billion.
however big this whole fucking
7.8,
universe is,
I guess.
it's big enough to house as
Oh wait,
many people
8.1.
as we want.
8.1. There we go.
We have resources to eradicate people being starving in water, but we just don't do it. Like
that's why I'm asking the question, because I agree that if we spread out the resources properly, everyone would actually be fine, and it would be a lot better than it is currently. But I'm just curious on because you're saying everyone should be having kids, like that should be the end goal of somebody's life. If they adopt or if they have them, whenever I say kids, I also automatically include adoption. So whenever I say that, I realize you were correcting me. I apologize. I didn't make that very clear. I also include adoption directly as having kids. So to me, it's the same thing. So
Yeah.
my bad. I realized I didn't correct that before. So you're saying the end goal for every person is to get into a relationship and have children. And I'm like, maybe. That's all I'm saying.
I just
I'm
see there's
saying
enough
other
there's enough
ways.
room. Like people think I can't do this because I have this issue. Like a lot of people's reasoning for not wanting to
True.
have a child is because they think that they don't have enough money or that they're not gonna know how to raise them right or do all that stuff. If
Right.
they had the stuff in front of them, I mean, it would be a lot more different
Some
people.
of us were raised in poverty.
And I just see it as there's enough room and there's enough resources and there's enough stuff to where like it can work.
I don't want my child to go to school and be hungry every
Yeah, I wouldn't
single
want to put my
lunchtime.
child in a situation where
It
they're
actually,
uncomfortable.
I'm gonna be honest. It boils down to I don't want a child to go through my childhood. That's what it boils down to. If I'm completely honest,
I agree with
I
that.
would rather a child not to have my childhood, which it wasn't the worst. There's way worse childhoods than what I had. I don't have my parents anymore. One of them is still alive. Not a great situation if one of them is alive and I don't talk to them anymore. So there's other things in life that I'm like, yeah, I can contribute in other ways. I like to contribute in other ways, you know? I do really appreciate the people who adopt though. I think that that's so like courageous and valiant. Those people, the good foster homes, because there are some bad ones. The good foster homes are so awesome. I can't express how amazing they are. Because there's people in need. That's. I hope we didn't get too heated. I was calm the whole time. I apologize.
Oh,
if it
I'm not
sounded like I was
heated.
heated. Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
I'm taking
I'm
a shit
good.
right now.
He's like, I'm making a kid myself. It's in the toilet.
Anyways, that
Brown
that actually makes 2 hours for me.
We
And
can end
I'm-
whenever. I'm all right. I feel like
I'm gonna go
that
take-
was a pretty
Take a
heated
shower.
discussion. So if we wanted to call it there, we could.
I mean, I'd like to
Um,
play some games later on. If you
I'll
guys
see. I
down.
think Sarge was asking me about playing stuff, but he was kind of passive about it. So I'll see if he wanted to play something, and if he is, or if you wanted to watch something. I'm not sure. I also wanted to edit. I'm almost done with my video.
Hell yeah.
Come
but,
on, you're almost done.
I need
I'm
Tempest.
almost done, man.
Just take a small break. Play some games with us later tonight.
I did well.
Bro, no. Work
took
on
a
that
small
edit.
break
Do
to
not
be
take
able to-
do not take a small
Dude,
break.
it's so close.
Do not
Crew's.
do that.
I only need the one part, crew. I only need the mission statement. That's all I
Like-
need is to film that and then throw that in there and call it good. I actually recorded a another update for my channel to be
Hell
like,
yeah.
hey, these are the things I'm working on. So if I don't put that out today or tomorrow, like tomorrow morning, then it'll be weird because I'll have to re-record it because I
Yeah.
talked about Rock Talk during it.
And now that I got this job and I got an interview tomorrow for another place just
Hell yeah.
in case. So
Get those
Oh,
interviews
did you
lined
get
up,
that?
man.
Yeah, did you get that job?
yeah, I got the gas station job, and on top
Oh
of it,
yeah,
I showed her pictures of like what I do, like carpentry wise, and now she wants me to like remodel some stuff in the gas station and like fix her house and stuff.
That's
Don't let
pretty
her
dope.
take advantage of you.
Yeah, don't let her take advantage.
I'll let her take advantage of me.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Oh.
The other way
Yeah,
I'd
keep
let her
looking
take
for
advantage
jobs
is,
though. That gas
multi-
station job didn't sound amazing.
No, it does not.
Better than nothing,
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely keep looking.
So-
That's a good message to end on. Is hey everybody, you're great where you're at, but there's always a better spot. So don't stop looking.
Yeah. Pretty much every 2 years, you wanna move around. Just
Which
so-
sucks because that's how you don't have vacation. I've learned
Yeah.
that.
But you get raises, so
Get raises.
you'll make more money.
Hopefully.
I don't look at I don't care about vacation. In my mind, I'm getting all my vacation when I'm like 40 or 30 or whenever I become successful. If I
You need
skip,
breaks.
no, the break will happen once I succeed. there are okay moments where like you can like celebrate, maybe watch like an episode of TV or like drink some like Kool-Aid or something, but
This
You
is
got-
how people end up having heart attacks at 35.
This is how people end up having heart attacks.
no, because like
It's
my
not everybody.
you could
not
put
everybody.
you could put like armband on me, like my heart rate cool. Like
It's not about heart rate.
Yeah, it's not.
I should say it's strokes. It's more like strokes more than heart. Anything in the heart. It's usually in the brain because stress is pretty bad.
well, I don't also feel
actually-
stress. I don't I want you guys to know
It's a
that.
different topic. It's a different
my,
topic.
My sister's ex-fiance's dad died from a heart attack just from waking up one day and being retired.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, that's wild.
Huh.
Well, I mean, it normally happens in men after the weekend because it's like your body's so used to working and going all the time that when you actually get the time to relax, your body's not used to it and just kind of freaks out.
Well, meditation
Bad story.
and stretching and workouts, those help out a lot, bro.
Anyway, are we calling it? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Any
go take a
final-
shower.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
final good statements? Do you want to close this out?
Have a good night, my loves. Remember, be safe, be
Use
vulnerable,
protection.
and be rock hard.
Rock hard, baby.